something's been going down more and more and more. I just want to have like one more beat about this. Is fucking P Diddy. Can we talk about P Diddy? Oh, guys, everybody here. P Diddy, one more time. Oh, I did not switch GR in here. I'm sorry, GR, I did not switch you out in this one. There you are, buddy. Here we go. Let's talk about P Diddy, because we already know there's been a lot of lawsuits against P Diddy. There's so many lawsuits, but now there's a new one moving forward. It marks his ninth lawsuit of sexual harassment. Yeah. So we know that. We saw that video about Cassie Ventura. We saw that. We saw in the hallway. We saw it all got buried, all that footage of him beating her up in the hallway, dragging her around the hall. We saw that. But now, Adria English came forward, and she said that he forced her into prostitution and sex work with his guests at an annual white parties event in the Hamptons. And said, according to this, and this was on the Entertainment Weekly, she said, this was back in like 2006 and 2009, she made him engage in illicit narcotics and alcohol use, and also, employing him to do sex acts, which is, again, not fucking cool. And then on top of that, now he has been federally charged. Well, he's being federally investigated, actually. Federally investigated for criminal investigation. This is based off NBC News. For two sources familiar with Combs' whole ongoing legal things that for all these allegations moving forward. So will P. Diddy go to jail? Will he be put on trial for federal charges based all of this? I don't know, but I feel like his career is facing a slippery slope that I don't think even anybody could fucking save. I just don't think so. I don't know how you come back from this. Again, ninth person coming after you. There's a video leaks about you like beating your girlfriend, and you denied it, and you paid somebody $50,000 to bury the video. Now on top of the feds are coming after you. How do you win this, GR? Is there anything good in the works for fucking P. Diddy, or is he P. done?
I think I'd go with P. done. I mean, let's face it. I mean, I'm always one to say, give him a chance in court, but if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. And put it in English, he's fucked.
Do you see any way, because people twist things, GR, with their lawyers and their friends and stuff, is there any way that he can come back from this?
Let me say, could he? Sure, anything can happen. But I think there's enough stuff that if any of it's proven to be fact, his career is done.
But do you believe this shit though, GR? I mean, we've been talking about this for a while. We've been seeing allegations come forward. We saw the video. Do you believe that this person could be, and again, she's saying she's a prostitute on top of that. So do you think that that's not something you believe?
Let's face it,
sorry.
She's in.
Yeah.
She fakes sex for a living. I mean, so did he force her?
Yeah.
I mean, Diddy is
Diddy didn't.
Joke, right?
That's what I say. Diddy didn't. There's no way. What's Ty say? Ty Boogie out in the chat. No way is going to the pokey. They have tapes. Dude, they fucking have tapes. We've seen the receipts. We've seen them, GR. We've seen the receipts. Like, Diddy done. Right? That's what I think.
His career is done.
Diddy done. Diddy don't. You did already. They did. They done. They do. They do. Carter. First time on here. We've been talking about this P. Diddy thing for a while. That's why I'm bringing it back up. I don't know if you heard about all these allegations, but again, it's like 9 women. On top of that, there was the whole payoff thing. I don't know if you saw that video. That video went down where he actually paid $50,000 to the hotel to bury a video of him actually and then we saw a very graphic video of him beating up his girlfriend in the hallway, kicking her, punching her, and chasing her. I don't know if you saw that. Do you think that we see with our eyes, of course, is what we see, we believe, we should believe. Do you think there's any way that Diddy can twist this somehow? He put a video out about that beating, and he said he was in a bad place at that time. He's done therapy. He went through it. But then again, he said it, but he denied it up until it came out, and he was like, well, I was doing therapy. Can you come back as Diddy? Can you, Carter? And do you think he deserves to come back as the performer that he's been for how many generations?
So to answer your question, yes, I have seen the video of that horrific beating of his ex, and yes, I did see his apology video, if one wants to call it that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a man like that gives good men a bad name, and I don't care who you are. Obviously, Sean Diddy Combs, I think it's okay for me to use his legal name here when discussing him. Sean has enormous influence, and he has a lot of powerful means. I will give the man that. But regardless if you have money, influence, or not, it does not give any man or any person specifically the right to abuse your partner in such a horrific, vile, heinous way. And this is exactly what Sean has done. What he has done is horrific. There's no excuse for it. I don't think that apologizing for it's going to change the fact that it happened. Do I believe this man has a lot of powerful lawyers and a lot of powerful means to perhaps in some way, shape, or form get away with this? To a point, yes. Do I believe that he'll try to find a way to revamp his career? Yes. He will always try to find a way to, pick up the pieces of his life and career in order to move past this. So many celebrities have done this in the past and have found a resurgence in their own lives and their own careers. With Diddy, it's a toss-up. It's a head-scratcher. His behavior should never be condoned. It is evil. It is vile. And if the feds are coming after you, buddy, how do you explain that? Especially to your offspring. I mean, that's the one thing that baffles me the most. What example are you setting by your children? This is horrific. It's heinous, to say the least.
Carter, that's a good fucking point for his children too, who were also pulled out of the house during that whole raid that went down on his a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago. That whole raid went down on his house. They're pulling his children out. There was rumors they got arrested. They didn't get arrested. We went back and forth about that. The rumors he fled the country. But this is your life, man. And you again, he had everything. How do you treat people like this, Carter? How do you treat people that you say you care about? As a man, how do you do that? You love somebody. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, but you love somebody. How do you freaking do this to them? How do you chase them down? I was drunk. I'm not fucking. If I drank and I got like that, there's no fucking way I have another drink my whole life. You know what I mean? I'm not beating people's ass. I'm not beating the people I love and kicking them down the hallway. That's not fucking me. That's not cool. It's not fucking cool. And I know he attacks people. There's rumors he fucking killed Biggie. There's a lot of fucking allegations for this man. But I think that you were conquering the world. In the 90s, you became a name, an essence to fucking rap culture. You became somebody that everybody wanted to be.
Yeah.
And what did you do behind closed doors? Piece of shit, man. I mean, they're allegations again. Allegations, we can only say that. But to me, personally, I think he is Diddy done. We joke about it. We can fucking go back and forth. But Carter, how can you even believe this fucking shit? Because you probably did you like Diddy when you were growing up? Did you like his music? Did you listen to it? Were you a fan?
Yes, believe it or not, I was a fan of some of his songs. I wouldn't say all of it, but some of it I was quite influenced by because I did have an affinity for hip hop at a very young age since 1995, 1996. My mom bought me my first CD. It was actually a Jock James Volume 1 collection. Yeah. He was known as Puff Daddy at the time, but
Puff Daddy, yeah.
Yeah, I was first introduced to him as Puff Daddy, and the first song I ever heard him on was on the Godzilla soundtrack from 1998 when he was
Godzilla.
Yeah, Come With Me, and I thought that he did that part very, very well. Then I heard the Bad Boys for Life song, and I thought that he was very good at that. And then he was on the Bad Boys 2 soundtrack. So I heard him from more soundtracks than say his own albums per se. I thought that he was a very able individual, a very talented producer. He would do a lot of great things as far as business wise, but behind the scenes, that should never be condoned. I mean, if in fact he is guilty of all these things, all these allegations are coming back to him, and that he did this pure evil stuff, then yeah, I mean that should rot in hell for all I care. Because no being, regardless of what kind of influence you have or money that you have, I mean, buddy, go to hell. I mean, that's horrific, the things that you're doing. I mean, there's no excuse for it. There is no excuse for it, no matter how many times you apologize for it.
There is not. There fucking isn't. Carter, fuck yeah. Run applause for Carter James. Run applause for Carter James. I just call him Poof Daddy. Thank you, Edergan. Edergan? How am I saying that right, everybody? Edergan? No. Edergan? You tell me if I'm saying it wrong. Carter, fuck yeah, man. Thank you again. I appreciate you saying that because you're right. There's no... He pisses me off so much.
Well, what pisses me off, one of the things that pisses me off about him is he comes off as this real manly guy.
Yeah.
No real man hits any woman. I don't care
Nah.
what.
You respect your woman. You fucking respect her, you honor her, and you cherish her. That's what you fucking do. You know?
And if she doesn't want to be with you and wants to go down the elevator, let her go.
Yeah. Yeah, let her go. She's leaving. She's leaving. Oh, I was drunk, so I beat her ass, and you know what I mean? It's not. It's fucked up, GR. It's fucked up. I'm getting angry about this already. It's a Monday. It's a fucking Monday. Because I'm just like, I just don't understand how this man thinks he's going to be okay. And, you know, he's got all the lawyers, all the money in the world, so maybe he will be. Maybe he will get out of it somehow. But honestly, he does not deserve to get out of it. Does not, I don't think. I believe the allegations of so much, but I'll listen to the facts in the court of law, and we'll go from there, because I know if the feds are investigating, this will go to federal court, and we will have a big trial. And you know what? We'll cover it on Cruise Control, because I think it's very important. I think it is. He was very influential in the rap community.
Court.
We'll put him in fucking Cruise Court. That's what we'll do. But
Nice.
we go to Cruise Court all the time. We're going to Cruise Court tonight too. Just not with Diddy yet. We've got to take him fucking court already. We're not tonight. But Diddy, just admit it, man, and deal with your demons and just fucking face the consequences. Because honestly, he deleted all of his social media after he posted that video out there too. He deleted it all. He's like, oh, it's deleted. It's like, I mean, that seems guilty enough, if you ask me. He did get on his plane and flew out of his freaking state, too. He didn't go out of the states, but he fucking flew away when the cops came. There's a lot of stuff that guilty people do, and it seems like he's a guilty person. Now, I don't know. Allegations again. We'll have to wait and find out moving forward if Diddy did do it, which I think he did. We saw enough evidence. But you know what? The court of law will decide, and I think that regardless, this fool will be going to the court of law before you fucking know it.